It's Kim from Guide to the Good, and it's springtime in St. John's, Newfoundland. We are thrilled to be out and about today, particularly thrilled to be with John Gordon from Green Rock EVS. He is going to take us for a spin in this excellent car. He will tell us all about it. And behind the camera today is Perla Hernandez. Hey Perla! We got a cool little adventure. We're going to go to Barry Park, and we're going to there, and we are going to feed the ducks. So,
let's go, yeah. And today we'll be in a Nissan Leaf, 100% electric, which we're charging off of our dealership here today. So I'll unplug and we'll go.
Woo.
Very simple.
So is that fully charged up?
It is, yeah. We're good to go.
I'll open for you, Perla.
So this is a 100% electric Nissan Leaf, and probably the biggest thing you're going to notice right off the beginning is when we start up the vehicle, and here you go.
Wow.
That's the first thing. So it's very smooth and quiet. It has no transmission or gears.
It feels like we're in neutral, like.
Yeah, it feels like you're coasting.
Yeah, but it's driving.
It is driving right now. These vehicles, well, this one in particular has about 135 kilometer range, so it's great for city driving, but we also have vehicles with upwards of 500 kilometer range as well.
Cool. The first thing, though, even before the silence shocked me, it's big.
Yeah, it's a 5-seater, got lots of cargo space.
Yeah.
A lot of times I try to normalize the electric vehicle because the only difference between this and a gas vehicle is that instead of using gasoline, you use clean electricity.
Right.
One of the benefits of driving off on electricity is it's about 6 times less expensive than gasoline. Maintenance is every 20,000 kilometers, not every 5,000. And the electricity here in the province, it's all made locally through hydroelectricity and wind, and we're at 85% renewable electricity, moving up to about 98% in a few short years.
Wow, wicked. Those things, are like fill up your head, but this experience of like floating.
Yeah, well, again, there's no transmission or gear, so you can see how smooth this is. And even when we're braking, electric vehicles have something called regenerative braking, which means that it's actually the electric motor turns the opposite way to brake you about 90% of the time. And what that does, it actually creates electricity and charges the vehicle. So that whole time when we were going down that slight hill,
right.
We actually were creating electricity and extending the range of the vehicle. By doing that, your brakes last 10 times longer. So you see brakes on electric vehicles lasting, upwards of 200,000 kilometers before their first brake job.
Wow.
Again, leading to lower operating costs.
Cool, yeah. Amazing. So what about all of this?
So this cluster here, yeah, no, absolutely. So this cluster here will show us the amount of energy that we're using when we're driving. And these over here will show climate control as well. When we go to brake or just coasting, as I will do now, you can see we're actually creating electricity.
So when it goes?
When it goes below, like it is now, because I'm not pressing we can't call it a gas anymore, the accelerator.
Right.
And again, to normalize electric vehicles, I mean, this is a fully loaded model with heated seats and steering wheels, and backup cameras, and all the bells and whistles. So you can get whatever you would like in an electric vehicle, the same as a gas vehicle.
Right. So just as you were saying, this number is going up. Our range is growing up.
Yep.
As you stop. So does that mean that the total range is 135, or does it keep regenerating within that?
Yeah, so 135, the range of electric vehicles, one of the most difficult questions to answer because there's so many variables. If you start your day off and you go downhill, you'll watch your range will always increase. But on your way home, coming uphill, it will go down quicker. So it's 135 kilometers is a good average, and that's between winter and summer and highway and city. And that some days I can get 160 on a cold day on the highway, I might get 100. So it's how you drive, and there's things you can do to preheat the vehicle and things like that to extend your range as well.
Right.
But the average person only drives about 50 kilometers a day.
Yeah.
So, you know, at 135 kilometers, this fits about 80-90% of people's lifestyles. Right. We see a lot of people getting them as their second vehicles as well.
Yeah.
Again, where it's 6 times less expensive to drive than a gas vehicle, there's a lot of benefits to driving electric.
And listen again, like.
Oh, absolutely. And then to charge the electric vehicle, it's very simple. I have a charging station on my house.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day...
Is that like an extension cord, or is it something different?
Well,
than that?
every electric vehicle comes with what we call a level 1 charging station, a portable charging station, and that just plugged into the outside receptacle where maybe your Christmas lights plug into.
Right.
And that will fully charge a car. It takes a little bit longer, upwards to 18 hours, so an overnight charge to fully charge the vehicle.
Yeah.
But there's also a level 2 charging station that's about $1,000 to install, and that will charge a car in 4 hours.
Right.
So there are also close to 100 charging stations in the province right now.
I know. I saw some at different places, like at the Health Science. That's excellent.
Yeah. So Eastern Health has 6. Yeah, no. So Health of Science just put 6 charging stations in.
Right.
We have the Avalon Mall with 2 charging stations going in.
No way.
Yeah. We have, and that's in the underground parking as well. So we all know how difficult it is to find parking there. It's in Health and Science, so
Right.
you get a VIP parking for sure.
Spot. So because other cars can't park there.
Correct.
Right.
And it's all free to charge as well.
Yeah. Really?
Because it's only cost $2 to fully charge an electric vehicle. So it costs more money for them to charge you for it than just to give it away for free.
$2 to fully charge.
Yeah.
Versus the cost of a full tank of gas.
Absolutely. And the cost to drive this vehicle is about $1 a day. So if you can think of how much money you spend on gasoline, it's $1 a day to drive electric for the average person. So that's that's one of the other major benefits for it.
And we're zippy quick too. I think Stephanie isn't expecting us until about 10 past.
Okay. Well, we can definitely go there, and I can talk about some of the features of the vehicle, charging station, or the front charging ports, and I can show you the charging station in the back.
That would be cool.
Maybe feed the ducks if we.
Yeah, they might be hungry. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a little bit worried about the wind and the sound quality.
Yeah.
So maybe we can kind of continue the conversation inside, and then you can point out the things once we get out.
There now.
A lot of people here, despite the. Well, this is it, right? It's springtime in Newfoundland.
So, one of the other cool features about this vehicle is the backup camera. It's one of the 360 degree.
Oh yeah.
It's very neat. So there's 4 cameras on the vehicle, so it makes parking pretty simple. Currently in the province, we have about 60 electric vehicles. So the Nissan Leaf, which we're in right now, is the #1 selling electric vehicle. I think there's about 25 of these.
Right.
The Chevy Volt is #2, and that's an extended range electric vehicle. So you get about 60 kilometers of pure electric driving. Once that depletes, then it has a gas generator that will kick in.
Wow.
And give you about 500 kilometers of gasoline. So when you're on electricity, it's about 85% less expensive than gas. And when you run on gas on the Volt, it's 50% less than the average gas vehicle. Is this Stephanie here?
This is Stephanie. So that information, if anybody wanted to get more particulars on that, they could go to your website?
Yeah, greenrockevs.com, and also we're on 835 Topsail Road, is where the dealership is. We generally have about 6 to 10 electric vehicles in stock of all different makes and models, so please come by for a test drive anytime.
Cool, anyone can do that anytime?
Oh yeah, anytime.
Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go see Stephanie Perla. I'll get the door for you in a sec, and first thing we'll do is look at those charging stations, or the plugging in.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Hello. I'm good, except that I didn't get the final. We're live already. Oh, okay. Because I've got a long.
Okay, maybe I'll film you.
Yeah. So again, this is. I'll show you where the charging is in the front. Hi,
Hello.
Steph.
Hi.
I'm John.
Nice
Nice to meet you. Cheers. We're live.
Yeah. Okay, so they're just going to finish up with walking around, and we'll just walk up here.
All right. So again, very simple to charge up your electric vehicle. We have the different ports